Hey everybody, this is Geneva of. You telling me you don't hear that music or whatever? Geneva's Closet Talk Show. Hey everybody, hey to all of my subscribers, closet seekers, ladies in blue, and people that will sit there and never not say anything. It's quite alright. People don't have to say anything if you don't want to. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe right here on YouTube to Geneva's Closet. If you haven't already done so, feel free right there. There you go. You can email me at Geneva's Closet 22 at gmail.com. And people, you can also follow me where? On Facebook at what? At Geneva's Closet. Now, let's get into the news. Now, this is shout out to the subscriber slash closet seeker who sent me this in an email. Look, I just seen this, and when I seen it, I said, "Here we go again, again." Are we reporting this in the news again? And here we go. The article said, and I'm reading from WMCActionsnews5.com. Mother boyfriend charged after 4-year-old killed. Younger sister hospitalized with severe injuries in the hospital. There you go. This is in Natchez, Mississippi, if I'm saying that correctly. 2 people have been arrested after a 4-year-old was killed and her 3-year-old sister hospitalized in Natchez. Police Chief Walter Armstrong says the children were severely abused. 25-year-old Lakeisha Marie Jones, the children's mother, and 24-year-old James Christopher Anderson have both been arrested and charged. They are both being held without bond at the Adams County Sheriff's Department. 4-year-old Armani Hill was pronounced dead in a Merritt Natchez emergency room at 12:35 p.m. Wednesday. Natchez coroner James Lee said an autopsy shows that the child died from blood force trauma. I wish I had the correct words to describe how devastating this is, said the coroner. God have mercy. Natchez police were called late Wednesday night to 6010 Washington Road. When the officers that were dispatched arrived, they were stopped by a vehicle that had what appeared to be a very sick child inside. The officer immediately realized that both of the girls were in critical condition and had been severely abused. Both children were taken to a hospital. Police said they had at least 12 injuries, but would not go into detail about what those injuries were. Armani Hill died at the hospital, and her 3-year-old sister was taken to a level 1 trauma hospital and is listed in critical condition. Police say that Anderson was the only person home with the girls at the time of the abuse because their mother left the children in his care Tuesday night while she worked an 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift. Jones said she stopped home briefly after getting off work Wednesday morning, but then she left again shortly after. When she left the second time, she said the girls were doing fine. She also stated that one of them got up and walked around showing no signs of injuries. After the abuse allegedly occurred, police say Anderson made the children walk 1/4 of a mile to the Holiday Apartment Complex and Old Washington Road where his mother lived. Police said one of the girls kept falling down during the walk from being injured so badly. According to police, the Department of Human Services had previously opened 2 cases on the children due to injuries sustained in the past. What case is this sounding like, people? We already knew from the beginning, but more and more. Come on now. What I can tell you is that this was a very sad day for law enforcement because we witnessed firsthand severe beating that these young children had endured at the hands of their caregiver. Natchez Police Chief Walter Armstrong said during a press conference Friday, Jones is charged with 2 counts of child deprivation of necessities with substantial harm. Police said that during the investigation, officers learned that she had been made aware of the abuse by her boyfriend, but didn't take action to protect the children. Who is this sounding like? Come on, people, chug a lug with it, chug a lug. She was arraigned June 7th and given a $250,000 bond. Brittany Bowens. Be scared, boo. Be very scared. Little Armani's body is being transported to the state crime lab for mandatory autopsy. This is a developing story, and they will, update and yeah. Okay. That's why I brought it to you, because when I brought it to you, I said, this sounds just like the Brittany Bowens whole situation, and the mother claimed that she had no idea, but come to find out, you did have ideas. You did have some idea of your abusive boyfriend and just did nothing. Ain't this the exact same thing? And did absolutely nothing. There they go right there. And then come to find out, it was some other stuff with the children from back in the past. Who is it sounding like? Brittany Bowens and Darian Vince. So let me play you this video that the subscriber / closet seeker sent me. She sent me a link and she sent me the article, and in the article it was this video. So I said, let me play this video for the people. Okay, let me see if I can find it right quick. Here it go right here.
Case for law enforcement in Natchez. According to police, a 4-year-old died Wednesday of a brutal beating.
Hard to even fathom this happening. Her younger sister is now fighting for her life after investigators say their mother's boyfriend attacked them. 3 News Times' Rosalind Anderson with the latest.
One child is dead and another is in critical condition after Natchez police say they suffered a severe beating at the hands of their caregiver. Their mother and her boyfriend are now in custody.
These babies suffered.
Natchez Police Chief Walter Armstrong is appalled by the beating. He says 2 children suffered at the hands of their mother's boyfriend, 24-year-old James Christopher Anderson. Friday, he was denied bond on the charges of felonious abuse. His girlfriend, the children's mother, 25-year-old Lakeisha Jones, is charged with 2 counts of child deprivation. Investigators say Anderson was babysitting Jones's 2 young daughters Wednesday at his home on Lafayette Street when he beat them. He then walked them to his mother's apartment. Anderson told police one of the children kept falling down. The children were later taken to the hospital. Adams County Coroner James Lee said 4-year-old Armani Hill died of blunt force trauma to her head, neck, and abdomen. Her 3-year-old sister Layla Hill is in critical condition at UMMC.
He chose to take these kids on a 1/4 mile walk to the Holiday apartment, which is where his mom lives. I have seen abuse before, but this was the worst case of child abuse that I have ever seen.
Investigators say the children suffered more than 12 injuries. Jones also has an 8-year-old son. Her bond is set at $500,000. Both are being held at the Adams County Detention Center. In Natchez, Rosalind Anderson, 3 on your side.
Has it stopped? Yep, that stopped. I'll look over here. And so I really don't even know what to say about all of this. I mean, because it's just sad. I mean, like, what do you say? I couldn't fathom doing that to a child, but that just lets you know the crazy people that we got here. And you leave your children with people you don't really know if you can trust these people. I mean, I know you land up with them and kikiing and stuff with them, but I mean, there's always signs. They get agitated quickly. They get something quickly. And what would cause you to beat the 4-year-old and a 3-year-old like that? And why you beat them and then made them walk? Can you just imagine? I mean, like, are y'all getting a visual? You beat the children, a 3 and a 4-year-old, and then you make them walk 1/4 of a mile to your mom's house. What was that all about? What was the whole thing about? And in this particular story, the mother says that she was at work. She came home briefly. The children seemed fine. She left back out. She had no idea. Yet and still, she got arrested. And she's saying that she wasn't even there. She was at work. She had no idea. But they done arrested her for something. They feel like you knew something was going on. Anyway, people, I'm not even going to say a whole lot about it. I'm just going to see what you feel about it. Just tell me what you think about this story. Now that you see this story and you done heard this and this one, I mean, it sounds almost just like the other one. I mean, there's a few things different than the one say a child was missing, but there's a lot of the same things. Now that you hear this story, what do you think about Brittany now? Do you think that she should be really worried that they are definitely going to put some charges up against her? What do you think about these particular parents? What do you think about this whole, what? It's some evil spirits out here. Evil spirits. We have to protect these children. The reason why I even kept talking about the Brittany Bowens or even mentioning this is probably not for you, because you probably got enough sense. You probably know to protect your children. And if you see someone that seems a little crazy, you don't give a dang on who it is, you're not going to have your children around them. But not everyone has your sense. Not everyone has my sense. They do stupid things. And we're showing you this. So just in case you see any signs of the man, because remember, Darion seemed like a really good guy based on the videos. He took care of the kids and singing happy birthday, and him and Malia at the beach. And yet and still, Malia done sat up here and got killed by him. And he trying to say he didn't do it, but you talking about that she didn't suffer. So how you know she didn't suffer then if you didn't do it? You were somewhere around the vicinity when she got killed, so whatever. All of that niceness, but then he done killed the signs, people's signs. And then you may have a daughter, a niece, a cousin, a godchild, a friend's child, and you see them acting stupid for their man, just being dumb. You looking at them like, girl, you know you can't trust that man like that. Why you got that man around them kids? You know he a little crazy. These are just signs. So maybe you can go and say something to him, like, get your mind together to try to help these babies, because somebody got to say something, because obviously people have lost their mind. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe right here on YouTube to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so. And feel free, people, right there to email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. And you can also find me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet. Let me say something else. I want to throw this out there right quick. Just right quick. That video that I put up of Brittany Bowens where I didn't speak in, I just put news clips up there. Woo-wee, y'all show no mercy when it came to Brittany Bowens. Oh, there was no mercy. I was all up in them comments like, woo-wee. If it was left up to us, she would already be tried for murder and hung already, basically. That's what I gather from y'all, so I can just imagine what you're going to say this time. People, let me know what you think. Make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. You already know what I'm going to say. You have a fabulous day, people. I'll talk to you later. Thank you, subscriber. Bye.